just wanna be heard from your mom to your pop to the beat to the bird, man. Cut right off on the curb like I'm Barry Sanders. Chains on and the diamonds dancing. Game on, so it's time to go. When the rain starts, I'ma let you know. Name a squad that is better though than my whole team. We a pot of gold. I'm a dog. I'ma need a bone for my whole team. I'ma let it go like blah. Yeah, and it feel like yeah, all day like yeah, all night like yeah, whole squad like what? And it feel like yeah, all day like yeah, all night like what? Whole squad like yeah, and it feel like yeah, all day like yeah, all night like yeah, whole squad like yeah, and it feel like yeah, all day like yeah, all night like yeah. You don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems. Yeah, you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems. Yeah, you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems. No, I say you don't want.
Just a beautiful afternoon for football, Coach. They say summer is the time to live in Chicago. Well, that's extended into autumn as we are ready to roll under blue skies at Soldier Field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New Orleans Saints and the Chicago Bears. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Black 11! Hey, I'm coming. Shit. Hey, 79! Hey, I'm gonna go load it! Behind!
Play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers. And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Run 80!
Melvin Gordon, the two-time Pro Bowler. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
I got you.
They go back to Gordon here on 1st down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Easy.
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
Hey, Delta! Wait, 89!
Rivers going to turn and give this one to his running back, Gordon. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. So can this New Orleans defense stand tall again? 3rd and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Gordon. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Melvin Gordon, his 9th touchdown of the season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. This crew, they were on a roll going into the bye week that they just had, Charles, so sort of picking up where they left off.
And you and I both know that when you come back off of an open week and you've been winning games, you should get a few extra days off in order to recharge and refuel. But coaches often hedge their bets, too. They'll bring them back and work them really hard that first practice back to make sure that they're back and grounded.
Whatever they did, formula looking good so far in this one. This will be taken very short. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
180.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Hey, look.
Defense, keep it up, guys. Check three. Check. 53, Mike. Check. Let's get that ball, man. Let's get that ball right here.
Undercrush. 14. Find it.
Big dance.
Start.
Play action. Now Wilson. He'll buy some time right. And he fires one incomplete. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Mike, spot 4. We go.
19. Hey, 0.
54. Mike, 54.
Start.
Third and long. It's Wilson. Airing this one out for Fitzgerald. And it's knocked away and incomplete. A.J. Bouye, the fine quarterback, there to make the play defensively.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
The former Charger All-Pro Eric Weddle on the stop. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Rivers to throw it. His throw incomplete. Kenny Galladay, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Now keep in mind, they did have 3 interceptions last week. Couldn't quite come up with a first quarter pick that time.
But they had to like what they saw in terms of reacting when the ball is thrown. We had an expression when I played. It was called break on it. Every time the quarterback puts the ball in the air, break on the football. Go make a play and accumulate those interceptions.
Former defensive back. You remember those 3 interception games. It can be contagious, give you a little momentum.
They really can, and it doesn't matter whether it's one person or if you spread them across your entire defense. Everybody wants a piece of that pie.
Push him back. Mike's 56. Mike's 56.
On 3rd down, Rivers. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. The end result, 21 yards. A nice little completion there by Phillip Rivers. And you and I were reading the article yesterday, 5th grade. Rivers had to do a project where he had to make a poster about his dreams and aspirations. So he clipped out a football player from a magazine article and pasted his face on the helmet. That's what he wanted to be, and it turned out okay.
Not so bad at all. Remember, he's the son of a coach. And on that play, I think he made the old coach proud with that completion.
Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
I got you.
Wait.
Come on, boys. 56. Check 56. Get that quarterback.
To throw again. Rivers. He'll get this one to Galladay. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Kenny Galladay, his 4th touchdown on the year as the Bears push further out in front. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
This will be taken short. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Watch the screen, watch the screen.
They'll go option on 2nd down, right side. And no pitch there and no chance either as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
And on this play, the read for the quarterback was the defensive end, and he was totally focused on the quarterback. He should have given it off inside to the running back. Instead, he kept it and ended up taking a loss on the play.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. From the shotgun, Wilson. And he's got Fitzgerald. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 14 yards is the pickup. 1st down, New Orleans. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Let's go, D. Gun. Check 53's mine.
Wilson. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
Go down.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Looking for Ginn, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Nigel Bradham. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. And this will not be returnable. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Good luck for signal.
Play action. It's Wilson. Completes it to Fitzgerald. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
Alert. Got it.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Well, this is a catch by Ted Ginn. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 12 yards there, good for a Saints 1st down. Now a 1st down carry here for McCoy. McCoy's got the 1st down and more. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. A Saints 1st down there on a gain of 11. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with McCoy. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. The tackle was by the Boston College product, Harold Landry. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And he is into the end zone. Sean Jeffrey scoring a touchdown against his former mates as they are now on the board here in the first half. Now Matt Bryant on for the point after. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at intermission. Charles, you want to wait to enhance your Saturday?
I certainly do.
I've got just a thing for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll be alongside at half to take us through the weekend in the NFL. Play fake. Rivers. Completes it to Lee. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Orange 5-4. These babies cry all the way back home. Kill. Mike's 56. Bravo. 56. Get on.
Off the play fake here. Rivers. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. Easy to tell who they're targeting on this drive. He caught the first 2 passes, but then this time unable to hook up.
But I don't think that stops them from continuing to go back to him, do you?
No.
I mean, they've got a plan. They're trying to execute it.
After that second catch, I saw him in the huddle. He said, hey, let's go back one more time. Didn't work there.
Hey, defense, let's go.
On 2nd down now. It's Gordon, and they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10.
It's going to be left to right. 36. Hey, orbit.
Rivers now. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Load it. Check.
Now Rivers going to give it off to Gordon. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Now Gordon. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Melvin Gordon His 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game, as the Bears push further out in front.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, Wilson. It's brought in by Jeffrey. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's second and 11.
Hey, here we go. Fuck that.
Again, Wilson. It's complete. It's Fitzgerald. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 11 yards there, first down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Wilson going to lead his guys up first and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Here's Wilson. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. So we come upon halftime here at Soldier Field with the Bears out in front as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. Wilson now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far, first and 10. From midfield now, here's Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Flying in to blow that play up, Alex Okafor.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Uchenna Nwosu. He's the one that drops him this go-around. And that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down. Went backwards. It's third and very long.
Hey, rock it.
A shotgun snap for Hill. Escaping the pressure right. And the pressure gets to him again. Bobby Wagner. That's now back-to-back sacks, and it brings up fourth down.
Looks like another empty possession here, partner. And I don't think with 3 scores down in the third quarter, they can truly afford any more the rest of the way.
No, especially the way their offense is sputtering. I think you're exactly right. They got to find some answers quickly. Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10. Now Gordon on 1st down. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
I'm going to go load it. Load it. Wait, 89.
They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8.
No. Room. Hey, echo.
56, the Mike boys, 56. Check, 56.
You.
Mike, 56.
Here's Gordon. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Tavecchio puts this one through, and that will extend the lead out to 24. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
Come on, baby, come on, let's go. Shoot.
Fuck that.
They go play action now. Wilson. That one is caught by Hunt. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson flushed out right. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Let's go double count right here.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
We're into the 2nd half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4, and the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter. This is Gordon as they go to him again. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now at Soldier Field. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And some space here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A Chicago 1st down there on a gain of 11. Another tote for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the 1st. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They run it here with Gordon. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And finally taken down at the 15. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Gordon. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown run as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. So another score there. And often you talk about the three phases of the game: defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a fourth phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the fourth quarter. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Alex Okafor able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson. The pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Uchenna Nwosu picks up his second sack of the afternoon. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16.
Watch out. Go, 4 down. Run left. Check 53. Check 14.
Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. And he finds Fitzgerald. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 42. Wilson now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. From the 38, Wilson. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. On 3rd and 1, Wilson. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Ziggy Ansah able to record his 5th sack of the season.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
Check 4.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. Caught on the left side, Fitzgerald. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. This is Gordon. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
180.
On second down, it's Gordon. It's a 7-yard pickup. They'll be looking now to 3rd and 6.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Now it's a bootleg with Rivers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. Just a 30-yard punt that time. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Dancing to his left. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. He was trying to get it to Michael Crabtree there. And now it's 2nd down. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Now it's Wilson, eluding the pressure right. And he'll hit Jeffrey complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.